We're talking with Kathy Talbot from the corporate headquarters of Bancorp South in Tupelo, Mississippi, and we want to talk about identity theft for a few minutes. Kathy, what is identity theft?
It's using someone's personal information to commit a crime, that being their social, their checking account number, credit card number, debit card number, any of someone's personal information. And it is a felony in the state of Mississippi.
What can a thief or a person that obtains this information, what can they do with that once they have it, these important numbers?
Anything that you could do with your social. They can apply for loans, credit cards at merchants or banks. They can use it to apply for rent. We see that sometimes with students, that their identity is stolen and then used to rent an apartment.
Well, most people are probably familiar with that term, identity theft, but they may not realize how it can occur. Elaborate on that for us.
What do you have in your wallet today? And if you lost that wallet, what would a crook have? So it's a lost wallet, lost purse, the old dumpster diving. What are you throwing away with your trash every day at home? What wealth of information could a crook find in your dumpster?
What can consumers do then to protect themselves and not become a victim of identity theft?
Just be smart. That's all it is. Common sense. Know your surroundings. Be careful with any of your financial information, bank statements, anything to do with your socials or financial assets. Make sure that you're properly destroying those, whether you're shredding them, burning them, however you do it.
And shredding has become very popular as this has become more publicized, hasn't it?
Yes, it's a very important part of it. If you have caretakers that come into your home, especially for the elderly, make sure their financial information is locked up and not out for someone to see.
All right, at your particular financial institution, do you see a lot of people that have become victims of identity theft?
We really don't see what I consider true identity theft, where a person has your social and they're out applying for credit, but we certainly see the takeover of your account information. They may have your checking account number or your debit card number and credit card number, and certainly they can use that information to create counterfeit documents. Counterfeit checks are a very big crime right now, and they're easy to do. You need to make sure that you're protecting that information.
So that's another type of fraud that can occur with this information.
Right. And under the law, it is considered identity theft because that is your personal information. Your account numbers are your personal information.
All right. We mentioned shredding, destroying documents. Are there other steps people should take to protect themselves?
Again, just common sense, being careful with your assets. But a few things, make sure that you're receiving your bank statements. The banks send them to you the same time every month. If you get them by mail, make sure that you're receiving them. And if you don't, notify your bank immediately. Most banks now have online services. You can certainly get your statements. It's secure to get them online, to do your bill pay online. Check your accounts every day if you want to online. Simple things like that. Then once you do receive your statement, make sure you're reviewing it. If you're fortunate enough not to have to look at your balance all the time, you've got a few little extra dollars, at least look at that statement and make sure that all of the items on there are yours, even the deposits, because the crooks will make fraudulent deposits just to get less cash back. So you have to look at the deposits too.
And the sooner a consumer can spot something that's not right, the sooner you can be protected by your institution.
Certainly. The faster we know about it, the easier it is to stop it. If you have outgoing mail, try your best not to put it in your home box office and raise the red flag. That's not only a red flag for the postman, that's also a red flag for the crooks, and more than likely there's a check in there. A lot of times they will steal your mail, record your information on your check, go ahead and mail the check so you never know that it's been tampered with, but that's where your information has been stolen. And the post office also would recommend that you use a secure post office box.
All right. Thank you. Kathy Talbot, visiting with us from Bancorp South in Tupelo.